What is up, guys? I didn't think I was gonna have to make a video like this ever, but I happened to come across a video today that kind of shook me in my boots. I make videos about these people all the time, so I never expected to be on the back end of it, but I actually have someone claiming that I am stealing content on YouTube. It is bizarre to me that I would ever be under the scrutiny of stealing content from somebody, because I make videos every day. And every once in a while, there will be parallel thinking. What is it called? I guess unintentional plagiarism, subconscious, I guess. And I cover a lot of videos about current events and popular weird videos that I've talked about in the past. It happens all the time, but no one ever thinks that you're stealing content. They're never oh, you stole something. They just know that you probably didn't realize that someone else already made a video about it. But today I came across a video and it's so funny that I want to react to it. It's someone who is literally claiming that I am just blatantly stealing a video, not just from anybody, but from one of my actual friends. It's from this channel called He Said Us, which has 36.6 thousand subs. And I don't really want to go after smaller channels. I am going to link the video below in case you want to dislike it, just because it is defacing my name and I don't want people to go into it thinking that I actually had any ill intent or that I actually wanted to steal somebody's video. So you should definitely go watch the full video just so you have context, because I want to be completely transparent. I don't want to act like you guys should just watch my video and hear my words from it. Go watch the video, see what you think. I don't want to control my audience or anything, so I will link it below. But the video is called Clout Chasing YouTuber Blatantly Steals Content. And of course they have to put my name at the end so they can get the views off of it or whatever. But I was surprised to see the video already has 475,000 views. No, that's not true. It has 475 views, not 475,000. I'm already seeing a CSGO surfing thing here, and I'm already seeing a Supreme hat, so I know we're in for something good.
I also want to step in and point out that it looks like I have the same account as this He Said Us person. It looks like I'm logged in because it says I can look at the analytics and I can edit the video. But I think it's just a glitch within YouTube. Whenever I watch someone's YouTube video, it changes my profile picture to their profile picture and makes it look like I can edit their video and look at the analytics, but you guys can trust me that it's not true.
And I never want to bash other creators for speaking their mind on something. I want people to feel comfortable if I'm ever overstepping my boundary. If I ever do anything wrong, of course, call me out for it. You have a voice in the community. But when someone purposefully defames you just because they don't like you or they want you to fail, I'm going to say something about it and I'm going to speak against it because it doesn't make any sense. I've never stolen content in my life. I would never take someone else's idea and do it word for word. I don't make YouTube videos so I can get views and money. I make YouTube videos because I want other people to see what I have to say. And if I'm stealing someone else's idea, you're not seeing what I have to say. You're seeing what someone else has to say. So I don't know. We're going to watch the video. It's 4 minutes. I just really want to clear the air with this and not touch it again. And honestly, I don't want to give people this attention because that's really what they're seeking. They want a video like this to come out. But if you're purposefully taking something out of context and you're purposefully taking someone's words out of their mouth and twisting them to make your agenda make more sense, then obviously I'm going to have to say something about it before fans of mine go to the video and think that what you're saying is true. I don't want this video to be too long, so let's just jump into it and watch it and see what it's all about.
Welcome back to The Dig, the all-in-one place for news and opinionated current.
So far, I'm loving the effects here. I don't know if they meant to do this. They made their little PNG person. It looks like Leafy ripoff. Do you guys remember Leafy? He used to have this little PNG guy and he would smoke weed and he had a little dinosaur body or something. This is literally just a copy of that. His resolution is in 480p, and his audio, you can tell it's from his headphones or a computer microphone or something. That's not being classist or anything. It's easy to screen record. All screens, he's not doing this on a Dell desktop computer. I don't know if he meant for the PNG tuber to look like Curtis. It looks a lot like Curtis, but I realized if you look up white teen boy, then this guy comes up. It's literally the same exact photo. This isn't even what the guy looks like. It's just a fake, but I think it's funny that he is well, yeah, that's really all I can boil my personality down to is a white teen boy. Also, the Dig animation's wonderful. I think it's very good. I love how he put it in this weird section of the screen.
And opinionated current events. Today we need to talk about the worst YouTuber on YouTube. Nick is not green as a reactionary.
Yes, the classic joke of pausing on my face because I oh, when I'm in the middle of talking, I make a weird face because, you know, that's how people talk. Good joke. You really did the comedy there that time. You really killed it.
Commentary YouTuber who is only famous because of his famous friends. He honestly has no talent of his own, and a lot of his top videos are only popular because of his friend.
Okay, so a lot of his top videos are only popular because of his friends. He put my top 8 videos here apparently, and only 2 of them are because of my friends. I don't really hide that I was, you know, given help by people above me. I mean, that's what networking and that is what connections mean when it comes to YouTube. Plenty of YouTubers worked with bigger people to get where they are. And I'm very lucky, and I've always said that Danny and Curtis and other YouTubers have been a big help in where I am so far. I've never shied away from that or pretended that it didn't play some hand in my success on YouTube. Do I think I could have done it without them? Yeah, I think I would have been more successful if I didn't have them, actually. I think that they actually probably hindered how successful I am because I'm under, you know, parameters of who can watch me.
For a guy who seems to only love
Did he just like swallow in the audio recording?
because of his friends. For a guy who seems to only love capitalizing on his friend's success, he acts like his life is the worst in the world and seems to trauma dump on his audience so they feel bad for him.
Yes, I do seem to trauma dump on my audience a lot, you know? It's not like I gave trigger warnings before the video or anything. I just, you know, talking about anything that personally has to do with me is suddenly trauma dumping. And for a guy who's like a Leafy ripoff, who is a PNG tuber who doesn't show his face, he seems to use a lot of terms like trauma dumping, which he usually would make fun of because people who are on the left politically are soft, can't handle criticism, but now he's bringing up trauma dumping as if it's something he believes in.
And I think part of this is tough because there's 2 sides to the spectrum. There's the side of very religious people that are super confident in how they feel about the afterlife, and it's
After so many videos,
Yeah, very mature, very cool argument using a clip of me right after I was crying in a video and putting babies crying and sad music under it. Everyone's gonna get behind you after you make that joke. That's definitely gonna get you the views and likes. People are gonna go, oh yeah, he cries. Yeah, I don't want to support him anymore because he cries.
that his audience honestly hated, he seems to be coming back with another banger, which is just blatantly copying one of his famous friends for clout. Today he posted a video titled Instagram's Strangest Magician, where he drops the whole facade and seems to take one of Danny Gonzalez's videos from 2 years ago and steal it. If you don't
Yeah, so I've seen like a few claims that apparently Danny made a similar video like about the same guy 2 years ago, and they're like, oh, you blatantly stole his idea. I don't know if people realize that the people who watch our channels watch everyone else's channels, and people will pitch ideas to me that they think is a good idea, but they don't tell me that they already watched it on someone else's channel. And so they want to see my take on it, and then I make my take on it, and then people are like, oh, this person already made this video. Well, I got the idea from someone who saw the video, but I didn't know it was a video. So I think it's pretty hard to say that I stole an idea, especially when it was from 2 years ago. And I don't know why I'd steal it from someone that other people obviously watch already.
You don't know Danny Gonzalez, he makes videos about movies.
Yes, he
and
makes videos about movies.
And at least they are original, but I'm not crazy about his politics.
I mean, I can at least agree with that. I don't really agree with his politics either.
Now, I don't really know why he would do this to Danny, considering that Danny is supposedly a friend of his and very famous. So people will obviously pick up on this quicker than Nick could complain about the algorithm fucking his videos, even though we all know it's because he's boring and derivative of every Cody Co or Curtis Connor on the YouTube front page.
It's like everybody has the same exact joke when it comes to my content. It's like, oh, you make the same content is somebody else. You're Cody Co, you're Curtis Connor. Yeah, obviously I'm going to be compared to people who are in my genre but bigger. If I made goddamn toy reviews, people would be comparing me to Ryan Toy Reviews. And I don't know if you can call me derivative of other content when I'm making things that I think are original and interesting, and you're still making drama videos while doing CSGO surfing in the background as if you think people will find that interesting at all. And also with the algorithm, yeah, my main channel is not doing great because it's less consistent than my second channel. And I do think the algorithm's annoying, but that video wasn't about my channel. I literally address it in the actual video about the algorithm, that it's not just just a me problem. And you can see in the thumbnail that there's other YouTubers in there. These other people have had that problem. It's just a mischaracterization of the video if you're saying that I am just complaining about the algorithm for my own channel because it sucks.
YouTube front page. Not only are the titles the same, but the thumbnails are honestly frighteningly similar. Only with Nick's thumbnail, I have to look at his horrendous face.
Wait, hold on. What? Okay, so is that even real? I think they just took the... Hold on. Okay, so it does, yeah, the thumbnails are pretty similar and the titles are the same. I'll give that to you. But like you think about it for more than 2 seconds and the titles are obviously the same, but like they're such broad titles that I don't really see how you could say that that's copying. The guy's a magician on Instagram and he's strange. Instagram strangest magician. What do you want me to say? It could have been Instagram's weirdest magician. Would that have gotten you off my back? It could have been... I literally, that's the only title I could think of. Instagram strangest magician. He's a magician and he's strange. You want me to say the worst magician? Because he's not the worst because he fakes his pranks. So I don't really want to say it's fake. And then the magician, he's not a real, I don't know what you want me to say. And of course he cleverly left out the timestamp here because, you know, it's not the same exact time and he knows that that would, you know, lessen his agenda or whatever. And also nice freaking resolution here. I don't know why this one's clear and this one's not.
Honestly, the only thing Nick did right here is make his video shorter than Danny's.
Okay, he did mention how my video is shorter, whatever.
Shorter than Danny's, which makes me happy because it's 1 minute less that I have to listen to this guy's voice. For the rest of this embarrassing video, I could let the footage speak for itself because Nick takes every joke that Danny makes and steals it word for word. He even takes the specific screenshots and puts them on the screen. In the same way, he probably likes eating pickles straight from the jar because his cucumber is so deep in acid right now.
What does that mean? My cucumber is so deep in acid? That's not a funny joke. You can't just make up like metaphors or similes. I don't know which one it is. You can't just say stuff and then make it. That's not a joke. His cucumber's deep in acid, so he eats pickles out of a jar because pickles are cucumbers and vinegar's acid, whatever. I don't care. Okay, let's see. This is the first, literally like, I'm halfway through the video and he hasn't even shown a clip yet. So let's see the clip. Let's see the damning evidence.
Or maybe it's Luke Hug Galone, or maybe it's Luca Gugalone. I'm just gonna call him Luca.
Or maybe it's Luca Galone, or maybe it's Luca Gugalone. I'm just gonna call him Luca. Okay, I will take that. That one is like, obviously, if you look at just the single clip, it's the same words and it's the same thing. So it's gonna be like, it's gonna look like I copied him if you just take the tiny little clip. But obviously, if you look at his username, anyone can make that joke because there's 2 G's next to each other. It's parallel thinking. I'm not going to say just because we did the same exact words, that doesn't mean I'm stealing. It's literally, we have similar comedy. And so we're going to think of similar jokes when we see that. You're going to look at his page, you're going to see his username, and you want to make a joke about it immediately. It's not rocket science. That doesn't mean that you jacked someone's video.
He does the same thing that Danny does with his mini skits, but just worse. It's like he just watched Danny's video and took it word for word and forgot to act like a normal human.
Wait, is this part of the trick? No, dude, I really stabbed myself this time. Okay, but that's what you said last time. And when I tried to help you, you started laughing and called me an idiot.
I know, but I really did it this time, dude. I really did it for real quick. Pull it out.
Oh, I get it. I'm gonna pull it out, and then attached to the end is gonna be like my card or something. You're not fooling me this time. Honestly. Okay, so this is, that does look bad, yeah. I think it's funny how, it seriously is an epidemic, these PNG leafy copiers, where they can literally ruin someone's career over being a decent editor. Like, this guy is a half-assed, half-baked, half-man of an editor, and he's able to, like, piece together different clips throughout the video to make Danny, you know, put him in the same spot and make him look like he's saying the same shit. We said the same lines, we said the same words, the skit similar, whatever. If you're gonna put them side by side, they're gonna look similar, and the words they don't overlap exactly. The cuts are similar and the framing is similar, but they don't overlap to the point where I'd call it copy. And I think it's just, obviously you're going to make a joke about how the pen is going to accidentally slip into his eye if you're watching a video and you're talking about how it's going to slip into the eye. I haven't seen the whole Danny video, so I don't even know where that falls in the context. His skit's probably in a completely different place. It could be from a completely different video. I don't even know, but it's silly to call it complete copying. when it's about the same guy. It's a video about the same dude. Obviously, we're going to make a joke about what if, you know, a boy who cried wolf scenario. I think that's completely silly.
Honestly, this guy just looks like what would happen if you put Harry Potter's glasses on a Furby that your 2-year-old nephew sucks on after drinking milk. And he also
that's true.
Copies Danny's stuttering, which can't even be a coincidence. There's no way he didn't watch the video and immediately record his part.
I copied Danny's stuttering. What is that even? Okay, I'm gonna watch it. Let's see the evidence.
That's right.
I just blew your mind. And now I'm gonna beat your ass. You see how he cut? You see how he cut right there? Hold on. You see how he cut? It like right where the stutter was supposed to be, he clipped it out. And now I'm gonna beat your ass. Okay, cool, man. So now we're playing the take out of context game where apparently we say the same words, but the timing's completely different. So you edit it to make it look like I'm completely copying him. I don't really get why people take people like this, someone who won't even show their face on camera. They hide behind this weird ass Barney weed smoking character, and then they pretend to call me out for copying someone. And yeah, we did say something word for word. It was the exact same pacing, but you cut it to make the timing more similar than it actually was. I said it slower than he did. So if you lined them up, the cuts would have been a bit different. Mine was probably half a second longer, but you don't want to show that on camera, do you? Because it wouldn't fit your agenda. Jesus, it's like, do I ever get a break on this website? I feel like I don't even make that many hot takes, and it feels like people come after me for everything, you know? You have people like Curtis Connor and Cody Ko and even PewDiePie like make videos similar to mine, and they get love, they get admiration. They're like Times Magazine Person of the Year, and then little old me has less subscribers, so people know they can get to me, and so they comment on my shit. They make videos about me knowing I'm gonna respond, and I don't really think that's fair, especially because all those guys are white and I'm not. My mom wasn't even born here, so I don't know why you're trying to make jokes about me. You probably shouldn't even talk about me because you're probably not a first generation American. Yeah, my dad was white. He was born in Georgia. I'm half of a first generation American.
Hey guys, I just wanted to step in real quick because people have been sending me this other video that people are making about the situation where they supposedly synchronize my video with Danny's video. And I'm going to link it below if you want to watch it after this video and see what it's all about. I don't want to speak over a smaller creator, but this person, Nick at Night, apparently thought they were doing something with this and trying to slander my name. But at the end of the day, it's just clips taken out of context. I don't want to take it too seriously, and I don't want to get too invested in something that doesn't matter. But I just wanted you guys to know that I'm aware of all of this.
Honestly, this isn't just for a few examples. He didn't just steal a couple bits. It's literally word for word.
Also cool cutting out the Supreme hat at the top, loser. Jesus, it's like crop your goddamn image correctly.
The same exact video. Honestly, I think he made a couple mistakes and didn't copy it exactly because he's
he didn't copy it exactly. Oh, because he's
boiling piece of shit, but he is clearly unashamed of the fact that he is nothing but a derivative.
He can't even fall. You can see in the background of the game, not that I focus on the game, but he's falling off the freaking ledge.
Copied exactly because he's a boiling piece of shit, but he is clearly unashamed of the fact that he is nothing but a derivative piece of hot trash that unfortunately rose to the top of the ocean only because it was time for YouTube to spit out another shitty commentator YouTuber who takes original jokes and turns them into dollar bills. He didn't even try to make an original description.
He didn't even keep in my description. He messed up the beginning. And to be honest, yeah, I did have the same. Did I have the same exact? Hold on. I've seen this magician and his friends all over Instagram lately. Super weird. So you know your boy to do a video on him. Seen this magician and his friends all over Instagram. Have a good time. Have fun and be safe. Okay. I don't know. Big whoop. Descriptions are the same. I don't know. What do you want? He has tour tickets for We Are Two Different People tour. I didn't have that under mine. I don't know. We have similar speech patterns, parallel thinking. We hang out like once a month or something. I don't know. What do you want me to? It's literally words. Like, what are you going to do? Copyright words?
Just use the same exact one that Danny used. It sucks when creators like Danny and even myself as a commentary CSGO YouTuber.
Yeah, let me group someone in. Me, someone with 36,000 subs. Let me group myself in with someone with 5 million subs. You know, Danny actually gets people stealing content from him who like aren't friends with him, and they don't even get slack for it. He doesn't even call them out because he's too nice about it. But then you have someone like me who's actually a friend of his, and I get demonized because we think the same. Because we're friends. We have similar thought patterns.
Are constantly stolen by other creators and not even given credit or the slightest hint of a thank you. It's honestly been 2 months since Counter-Strike Cameron copied my video about my Geneva Convention conspiracy theory.
So you're mad that someone copied your video, so you're going to take it out on someone else. Make a video about Counter-Strike Cameron. This has nothing to do with me. I don't know why you're bringing this up.
And I haven't even been acknowledged. Anyways, I'm honestly hoping as a result of this video that Nick is not good gets reported and canceled for the shit that he has done on this platform.
I haven't heard that one before,
I'm calling on
man.
Susan Wojcicki, Mark Zuckerberg, and Mara Rooney to speak out about this and help put a stop to creators who manipulate others on the platform. Anyways, guys.
He just falls off the side of the platform.
That's honestly all from me. If you're interested in learning more about my channel, check out some of my other videos that talk about politics, the TV show Succession, airplanes, G Fuel, and more. This has been the dig. Thank you for watching.
Oh, and then I get a video about myself recommended. That's very thematic. So yeah, I don't know. I think this is another case of like parallel thinking. You can literally watch our videos side by side and make the decision for yourself. You don't have to watch a video like this to understand that creators think similarly. They have similar ideas. Sometimes their words line up. Sometimes clips of them will like completely line up side by side, but that doesn't mean that you're stealing content. Like even if by some stroke of luck you put the videos next to each other and they completely like line up word for word, what are you gonna do? Copyright words? You think Danny's gonna sue me? Like, what do you want from it? I bet if you asked him, he'd probably support me too, most likely. Anyways, guys, don't support this channel, but I am going to leave the link in the description if you want to go and leave a hate comment, maybe dislike it. Just, I don't know, maybe try to get rid of the video, or at least show people who come to the channel that it's just bullcrap and they're taking words out of context. At the end of the day, I'm a creator who prides myself on being original, who prides myself on putting work out there every day to make people happier. And I would consider myself a frontline and essential worker, which is why I would take all the benefits during COVID. And I'm not going to back away from that stance now just because someone says that I am unoriginal and they want to cancel me because of probably some stuff I said in a different video. They're probably upset that I made a video about like Balin Levine or whatever his name was. And so they want to come after me and, you know, cancel me. That's what it seems like. So whoever the guy behind The Dig is with your shitty PNG tuber, CSGO derivative show where you try to cancel people who actually have successful careers, try to show your face, try to actually show who you are before you come after people like me, because I have the power, I have the money, and I'll take you down because I genuinely have a lot of influence and I'm not afraid to show that and actually strong arm someone. So anyways, happy April 1st. I'm excited for the month of April. I think great content is going to come out of this. And I am excited to see what you guys think. This is the Philip DeFranco show. So down in the comments, let me know what you think. I genuinely just don't have an opinion on this. I am pretty down the middle when it comes to news topics like this. So let me know what you think and follow me on my social media, subscribe to all my channels, and eat your foot. Bye.
It's over now. You'll find something else to watch.